This is the book of Luke 22, verse 31. And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. A sincere Shalom, Labakarium, Shah Yasha'Allah. That's peace to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. Now, we got Satan on our heels because the path that Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah has placed us on right now is a straight path, which means it's a difficult road to the kingdom of heaven. And some of those difficulties will be dealing with the spiritual world. Now, when our Lord made that statement to Satan, that wasn't as if Satan physically himself, the spiritual essence of Satan, was going to actually be on Peter's ass. But from the spiritual world, there will be attacks on Peter as well as the rest of the 12. So when the Lord said, I've prayed for thee, I prayed for thee in the spiritual world. Because what's happening to us here on planet Earth happens first in the spiritual realm, which the Lord calls the secret, the invisible world. So these attacks that come from Satan and the enemy, and they work through people, through your friends, your family members, your co-workers. They work on you. The whole thing is to get to you. So they need to get to your spirit first. But all that's done with permission. This is Isaiah 45, verse 3. I will give thee the treasures of darkness and hidden riches of secret places. Now we know that these are the mysteries of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, the secret mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. But a treasure just doesn't go into, money, weapons, or mysteries. These treasures is also the armor of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. This is treasure.
Strong's H214. Otsar.
So treasure is a watazar, which is a treasure, a storehouse. Treasures of silver and gold, etc. Stores, supplies of food. A treasure house. A storehouse of magazines. A treasure, a magazine of weapons. Yahweh's armory. And when you go into this armory, this word armory here, because right now, in order to fight the spiritual world, we need that armor. And the Lord has to place the armor in front of you in order for you to put it on. Now, we have received the armor of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah if you know what you're dealing with. This is armory. Armory. And let me look this up here. As soon as I go on, you get an ice cream truck that's passing by. Hopefully my phone didn't pick it up. Okay, this is armory here. Salakia, my phone is moving kind of slow. Come on now. Let's double back. Armory. This is armory, okay? A armory. Okay, let's go. Okay, here we go. Defensive covering for the body. So we know that the Lord gives us, through the spiritual world, a defense, a shield. And we're going to get into that shield. These are some of the treasures of the darkness, treasures of the secret place that goes along with the mysteries and the secrets of this knowledge we have. We also have a defensive covering for the body, a covering used in combat. Okay? It says a covering, quality, or circumstance that affords protection. So this armory also covers the shields, the weapons from the fourth dimension. I'm going to read it again. This is Isaiah 45:3. And I will give thee the treasures of darkness. That's treasures with an S. And we know the kingdom of heaven that's the main treasure. But we got to make it there. We got to make it through the straight gate. Because Satan desires to sift us. And when you sifting, you separating the good from the bad. So his desire is to get us back into this world, to take us off the path. So we got to fight with these secret treasures of darkness. Okay, NLT. And I will give you treasures hidden in the darkness, secret riches. And to understand that we have a shield, a sword from the spiritual world, these are secret riches. This is why we're able to move out here, because we look at everything spiritual. That's why you may hear the brother say he or she got a demon on him. You hear a brother say that, he recognized what he's dealing with. He's not dealing with the person that's in front of them. He's dealing with the demon that's behind them. Okay? And how do you fight that demon? You can't go up and put your hands on him. Right? You fight that demon with prayer. You ask Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah to send the angels, send more protection. You might have to fast, pray. But these are different things we do to move around this spiritual world. This is Ephesians 6, verse 12, NLT. For we are not fighting against flesh and blood enemies, but against evil rulers and authorities of the unseen world. So when you go into this word unseen, now you got to remember these are secrets. The darkness represents something you can't see. So these people out here, they don't know what they're dealing with. They don't know when they got the devil on them. And the devil coming after you, they just think it's something about you they don't like. Nah. They don't understand that the demons are working through them. So this is unseen. It says hidden, concealed, obscure, unrevealed, out of sight, invisible, not visible, undetected, unnoticed, covered, masked. You get it. So this is what we're fighting against in that hidden world. That's that world of darkness. So the Lord will give us these treasures from the dark side, meaning the invisible, the hidden side, to fight against the invisible. Now this ain't for the faint-hearted. This ain't for the weak, because the faith that we have is invisible. But that's given to you to activate that treasury, that armor. What we're going to need to deal with these spirits so we can stay on the path and make it out of here to the kingdom, Yahweh Ratazah. So I'm going to read it again. This is Ephesians 6, verse 12. For we are not fighting against flesh and blood enemies, but against evil rulers and authorities of the unseen world, against mighty powers in this dark world, and against evil spirits in heavenly places. So what the Lord will do, he'll give us the weapons we need for this battle. Therefore, put on every piece of Yahweh's armor, so you will be able to resist the enemy in the time of evil. And that's when these demons try to jump on you and get you off your path. Oh, you got the lazy demon. There's a demon for everything out here. And that lazy demon is something serious. That's the lazy demon come with the drag your feet demon, the slothful demon, the I don't want to move demon. That's one of them effective demons up in this truth. When you don't want to apply, when it's a cold day, Lord say in season, out of season. That's one of the main demons, that slothful demon, that drag your feet demon. And how do you fight against that? Through the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah's armor. You got to go into them secret hidden treasures. And this is what we have. So we can resist the enemy in the time of evil. Then after the battle, you will still be standing firm. That's understanding what you're involved in. So when we take it back to Luke 22 and 31, when our Lord said this to Peter, and the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. Now, that was coming from the other side. So the Lord knew the attack was going to be on Peter after he left from the fourth dimension. This is the AMP. Simon, Simon Peter, listen. Satan has asked excessively that all of you be given up to him. So Satan will excessively ask. They need permission. Like with the hell that Job went through. Before Satan got on Job, he needed permission, access. So Satan desires. So he's every day, can I get him? Is he one of the elect? What can I do? Can I do this? Can I do that? Satan is on us from the spiritual world. So Simon, Simon Peter, listen. Satan has asked excessively that all of you be given up to him out of the power and keeping of God, that he might sift all of you like grain. GNTD. Simon, Simon, listen. Satan has received permission to test all of you, to separate the good from the bad, as a farmer separates the wheat from the chaff. NIV. Simon, Simon, Satan has asked to sift all of you as wheat. NLT. Simon, Simon, Satan has asked to sift each of you like wheat. AMP. Simon, Simon Peter, listen. Satan has demanded permission to sift all of you like a grain. So we got to know that this is happening. There's attacks on us from the spiritual world. But our Lord said this here. You know, he's prayed. He's prayed for us with groanings that can't be uttered. Matter of fact, let's get that. Let's go to Romans. So there's things happening in the spiritual world for you and against you before it plays out on planet Earth. This is where we at here. It says only ourselves. Okay, this is Romans 8:23. And not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves groan within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body. For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why doeth he yet hope for? But if we hope for that we see not, which is the kingdom, that's not here, but we see it through the faith, remember that unseen world, then we do with patience wait for it. Likewise, the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities. So this Spirit, this is Yahushua, as we wait for this kingdom with the hope. See, these people are hopeless out here. So they're nearsighted. But the hopeful elect has been blessed with far-sight vision in order to see into the future. So we have hope. But it says, likewise, the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities. For we know not what we should pray for as we ought, but the Spirit itself maketh intercessions for us with groanings which cannot be uttered. And what's that Spirit? That's the Spirit of our Lord, Yahushua HaMashiach. So like he prayed for Peter, he prayed for all of us. And that goes into to St. John's. Matter of fact, let's get it. Because the Lord is constantly stepping in and intervening in the spiritual world for his elect at this time. This is St. John's 17 verse 9. I pray for them. I pray not for the world. In this world, this is cosmos, which means a government. And that was actually going into the world of Israel. So the Lord said, I pray for them, which is the 1/3, the elect. I pray not for the world. So this is happening in the spiritual world, so that the demons and Satan can't get an upper hand on his elect. So know that you're walking with that force field. You're walking with that hedge of angels as we move out here. But for them which thou hast given me, that's the elect, for they are thine, and all mine are thine, and thine are mine, and I am glorified in thee. So the Lord is constantly stepping in for us through the spiritual world. This is 1 Timothy 2, verse 8. It says, I will therefore that men pray everywhere, lifting up holy hands without wrath and doubting. So we know that we got to constantly pray. For 5th verse, for there is one power and one mediator between God and man, the man Yahushua HaMashiach. So the Lord is standing in between us and Yahweh in the spiritual realm, fighting for us because Satan is desiring to get us. This is 1 Peter 5 verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may desire. He's doing that from the spiritual realm first. James 4 and 7. Submit yourselves therefore to Yahweh. Resist the devil. So we're in a battle, and that's with that armor. You can't resist without Yahweh's armor. So basically, you're using Yahweh to resist the devil. We're totally in the spirit, in a submission to our Lord Yahweh at this time. We know we can't do nothing without him. And we fight with our faith. So it says, submit yourselves therefore to Yahweh. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. 1 John 4 and 4. Ye are of God, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And this is the last one here, Revelations 12 and 11. And they overcame him. So the way to beat Satan and to stand in this spiritual battle here, remember, it's a spiritual battle in the invisible, in the dark, secret, unseen world. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb. So the only way to complete this mission, to make it out of here, is to stay in the blood of the Lamb, who is Yahushua HaMashiach, and by the word of his testimony. And they loved not their lives unto death, giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKwadash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.